Ready, set, go. All right, let's bring in Curtis Houck, managing editor of Newsbusters and entrepreneur and political activist Whitley Yates. She's back. All right, so I know you're excited. I am. Tomorrow, it's Groundhog's Day, which we've been celebrating since 1886, starting, of course, in Puxatawney, Pennsylvania, outside Pittsburgh. So most of us know that holding up an 8-pound rodent to see if it casts a shadow is not really scientific. But for federal workers at the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, we got one of those, it's in the Commerce Department, this is important stuff that needs to be studied. So they did, and they just released their much anticipated results to determine which of the weather predicting woodchucks are the most accurate. Seriously. Okay, drum roll. Staten Island Chuck. Yeah, the one that former Mayor Bill de Blasio dropped to its death. Number 1, General Beauregard Lee of Georgia won the silver, and the bronze actually goes to not something alive. Lander Lill, a prairie dog statue in Wyoming, and Puxatawney Phil came in 17th. But the real question for me, Whitley, is whether the NOAA, which honestly did say this study was done in jest, but whether they'll now be an Elon Musk crosshairs, because this has Doge written all over it, this study.
I think that's hilarious. The real question that I have is, are the groundhogs climate deniers? We really need to know, because whether or not they see their shadow seems to not be dependent on our weather. But in today's day and age, a groundhog being a climate denier would be something I believe the left would attack.
Curtis, what do you think of this?
I mean, Rob, this is just so weird. I mean, I'm partial. I'm surprised at those results. I'm a native Pennsylvanian, grew up in Pennsylvania, went to Penn State. So for Puxatawney Phil to be so far down the list, I have some questions.
I thought you were going to yell, "We are."
Yeah, Penn State.
All right. So I don't know if you've seen this. You know that crazy mayor of Dalton, Illinois, Tiffany Henyard? She's at it again. Her Thornton Township Board of Trustees meeting got chaotic. Watch this. When she jumped into a fight between her boyfriend and a community activist. Watch this. It's great. Curtis, you gotta love it when your local village board meeting turns into the Jerry Springer show.
Right. Well, okay. So first of all, we got the old lady in the mask who's kind of like slowly like walking away in the beginning. I think that's kind of funny. But this gives a whole new meaning, Rob, to serve and protect. You know, when you're talking about your public officials, I mean, that's going all the way. You're willing to put up like your own love, going to fight for your citizens, even if it means going against your own loved ones.
But Whitley, I mean, honestly, who wouldn't want to be at one of these board meetings?
Definitely not me. And she's not the greatest mayor. I mean, she was called out by Lori Lightfoot for allegedly embezzling hundreds of thousands of dollars from the citizens. So I'm not surprised that they're fed up with her, but I wasn't expecting that the meeting would turn into Fight Club. She's supposed to be a mayor and not auditioning for baddies of the Midwest.
Well, it's great. I mean, I can't wait for the next board meeting. We'll see what they're going to pull. Hey, you know, one thing you can't wait to hear your college graduates say is, "Mom and Dad, I got a job." Oh, but what you may not want to hear after a few, I don't know, $100,000 in tuition is, "I'm driving the Planters Nutmobile." It's actually not bad. $45K, health benefits, a 401K, unless, I guess, Whitley, you have like a peanut allergy.
Listen, it's the fact that Mr. Peanut has a better 401k plan than most of the millennials and Gen Z out here. I mean, the fact that it gets paid, that job gets paid so well, considering Biden inflation and Bidenomics, is the most staggering thing ever.
Curtis, 10 seconds. You'd have to be nuts not to take that job, right?
It's better to say that you're driving the Nutmobile than the Wienermobile. That's just me.
Curtis and Whitley, it's good to see you. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, Rob.
Thank you.